Christy, Stitching Mum of Two Monsters here. I am here for a Wip Parade, as you've probably seen by the heading. I have been back on Flosstube after a long hiatus for 1 year now. So the quality should be a lot better than my Wip Parade from 1 year ago. Fingers crossed, even though I'm probably sounding wheezy because I am homesick. With a cold and asthma, being wheezy ain't easy. Go on, full of jokes. Today's drink of choice is honey and lemon tea. With lots of honey and lots of lemon. Okay, so I'd like to welcome anyone new here and thank you for anyone that has come back to see me. Because I know I'm just a tiny little channel and there's a lot of people out there, especially a lot of popular ones. So, as I said, Wip Parade, I've got this book and I'm going to be constantly referencing because I didn't have any tags, so it'll probably take a bit longer. For the month of March, I had two new starts, so they'll be at the end. I'm going to go from oldest whips to newest whips. So I am going to jump straight in. I have two whips from 2015. And they don't look like they're going to be finished, but, you know, maybe one will. All right, first one. Heaven and Earth, Amy Stewart, World Travel Bookshelf. Maybe if I'll take that off. This is what it will look like eventually. In 10 years, there's a lot done. That's all. I'm seriously considering UFOing it, but I really want to do it, so I probably won't. But I might switch from 1/1 full cross to 2/1 tent stitch, just so I do make progress. And I don't think you would be able to tell with that just short amount that I've done that I'm switched techniques. I am going to put stuff back as I go so it all stays nice and neat and tidy. I am stitching that on 25 count. Is it Easy Grid, Easy Guide, one of them. I think most of my Heaven and Earth will be done on this material. My next 2015, which I don't have a picture, anyone that I don't have a picture of, I will put up on the screen. So here is my next Heaven and Earth design, which is also by Amy Stewart. It is Tiger Dreams, and I really should have taken this off. But if you watched my last one, you would have seen it anyway. I'll just take this lot. I actually finally finished one whole row. I probably should stand up while doing this. So this is the one that I think I will get completed at least. I'm hoping within the next 5 to 6 years. I really want to get it done. It is on 18 count. 18? Yes, this one's on 18 count. I'm just going to put it back roughly because I will get back to that. This was my Friday full coverage piece, which is what allowed me to get so much of that done. But now we're in April, I am switching. I'm going to be doing my full coverage Fridays, one whip for 3 months. And no World Travel Bookshelf is not the next one that's going to be done. because I do have a new Heaven and Earth design, which you'll see at the end. All right, so they're my 2015. So I've got 2 from them. My 2018, I have 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 projects from 2018. I'm really sorry if it's with me looking down at this book. I don't mean, it's just that I need it because I'm useless. All right, so the next one, next oldest is Savannah Grace. It is in Cross Stitch Collection, March 2007 booklet. It's by Jane Netley Mayhew. Oh, yep, there it is. Jeez, I'm good. I started this one on the 9th of January 2018. It's on 14 count Sage Samakaki. And this is where I'm up to. I am probably a little over halfway done. This is a focus to finish for this year, and this is a project for my son, my oldest. Because his favourite is giraffes, even though he keeps joking. He's going to change animals because I always get him giraffe items. And that is in a bag by Taryn from Teaser Handmaids. Love a bit of, that's not going to fit because, so I might just put that one to the side so that can go in there. Next one is my Snow White Discovers the Cottage, Thomas Kincaid, Disney. There we go. Again, I've had this for a while. I started this one on the 16th of January 2018 using full kit materials. And which way does it go?
Goes that way.
Hi Ben, thanks. Actually, I think it goes... Oh geez, this is embarrassing. Goes that way. Because that's the end. Again, I would have liked to finish this one, but I don't this year, but I don't think I will because I'm doing so many new starts. I'm hot flush. I've got a bit of a temperature as well, a fever, I think. I keep getting hot and cold. But I needed to do this so I could start the stuff that I need to work on. So yes, Snow White Discovers the Cottage. And it is, as I said, using kit material. That one will then go down into its little box, which is just a... I think these boxes were originally made for... Yeah, they're 12 by 12 plastic storage box. I think they're for like the scrapbooking papers. My next one, which is also a plan to focus finish this year, I really hope that I can. It is for my sister. It's from the Orca and Dolphins Cross My Heart book. That's this one here, School of Dolphins. I started this one on the 21st of January 2018. And I really should have also undone this so I can show you the full, which won't take long. I'm not doing so great. I thought I was a bit more organised than this. Oh, I've lost a magnet. Oh, I am parking as I'm going. Oops, which I'm losing my... And that is where I'm up to. This is being done. Oops, I really need to find that magnet. I can attach it to self that right now. It is being done on Colour Cascades fabric, Ocean. Oops, and I believe, oh jeez, oh. It's 14 count. It looks like it's 14 count. If I look at my book, it will tell me, but as I said, I really would like to get this one finished this year. Oops, you can probably hear a hockey horn going in the background. I've got the Kings versus the Ducks going. And obviously someone just got a goal. Alright, again, that's in one of these ones too. I think these are the only two now that I have. I'll have to fix that. Alright, so that was School of Dolphins, Snow White. So that is all mine for 2018. So 2019. I've actually finished everything from 2019, so I don't have any carryovers. Oh, how cute are these? Little earrings, little foxes. So my 2020 new starts, I definitely have these. So I've got Rose Lights by Chatelaine. I started this one on the 26th of April 2020. I did originally start it in January 2020, but I didn't like the material it was on. And it's on 32 count, which I've got it back here. It's in my big Q-snap. And this is where I'm up to. Oops. That is sort of, you can definitely see it better in real life than what it's showing up in the, but I think well, that's halfway, so I'm not quite halfway because I've still got this border here to go around these sides here and that black one to go up, so I'm not quite even halfway yet, which I actually thought I was further along than I am. And it lives in trusty old pillowcase. My next one is Egyptian Sampler by Teresa Wentzler. Oh, so sorry, the Chatelaine I plan on also a focus to finish this year. I'm not sure if that's going to happen either. This one I had also originally planned to finish this year. Definitely not going to. So next year, this will be a next year's. You have heard it now. I've laid it down. Definitely next year it's going to be finished. It is stitched on 28 count even weave. While I was up at Stitching on the Border Retreat, Anne from Anne Hook, she showed me how to put it in my Omnic frame. Yes, I have it still attached to this part here because I was stitching on it. But here I am. I do have more of, I've got the whole border frame done, not actually finished, but it does all match up. So that one outline colour is definitely all done. But here is where I am. I started this one on the 9th of January 2020. And it's 28 count even weave that I tea and coffee dyed as well. Just a light dunk. I think it also shrank when I was doing that, but and I'm loving it. But we all know what Teresa Wentzler's blends are like. Now this should be the only time that I'm leaning back now because I'll just put both of them done. Alright, so I only have 2 from 2020. So that's not bad. So my next ones are my 2021 starts, which is, oops, I'll get rid of that. That's also partly in a Tarot from Teaser Handmaids. This is also in, nice, don't you go knocking stuff over. Come on, out of the way, move back. Oh. Gonna say hello to your fans. Gonna say hello? Come here then. Come here. Come and say hello. Yeah. I sent Taryn this material, so she made this bag. So I really should swap this over with my Teresa Winslow and put that in since I'm using that cover. But this is now what I'm doing. FEMA from Alexander Adelaide. And I am doing this on black, 14 count black Ada, all with beads. It goes this way. So that's where I'm up to. I'm loving it. Yes, doing it all in beads is a bit of a hard slog some days, especially on black. But I just love the effect of it. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Now I started, did I say when I started that? 4th of January 2021. Mr. Noisy, what are you doing? My next 21 is a dimension stocking, which I'm doing for Ben. Checking his list. And this is where I'm up to with that one. Not very far. Again, this also was a focus to finish. It is still on my focus to finish wheel because I do think I could possibly still get it done. It's just in a plastic bag. Oh, sorry, crackling. But if I don't put them away, I know the cats are nice. We'll have a field day. The next one is, oh, okay. So in 2021, I've only got those 2 that I brought over. Again, not too bad. Quite happy with that. 2022, I didn't have any new starts, so there's no brought overs from that. So now I'm on my 2023 starts. I have, no, I've finished all 2023. So all these ones are now relatively new. They are from 2024. So this one is the first one from which was my New Year, New Start, Book of Potions by Living on a Rainbow on Etsy. I have, in March, completed the book cover. So I am now on the pages, but I've only started them in April, so they will be in my next regular floss tube. Yep, so this one's on 18 count Ada. And actually, I lie, I haven't finished it because I just realised I haven't done the back stitch. So that will be done. And I'm doing the version without stitching the eyes because I'm going to put the little googly eyes. I am absolutely petrified of when it comes to putting it together. But I'm just being summoned. Apparently I need to take Ben to work. So I'm going to stop and I'll come back. But for you, it will be only 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Oh, sorry. Luckily his work's only like 10 minutes down the road. I'm not sure if I said he's started working as a ward assistant at our local hospital. Been there for about a month and a half and is loving it. What are you doing? Don't you knock the thing? Alright. So getting back to my whips. So this one, I'm 2 pages in out of 8. And it uses a fair bit of gold braid. That's all I've got left. So I don't think I may only get like 3 to 4 pages out of that, I think. So I'm going to have to order. And it sounds like the kin's just 161 into ducks. Sorry, duck fans. So I'm going to have to order another one. So I probably won't get it finished in April this month like I was planning. So I'd have to then spin the wheel for my next focus to finish and go on with that until I get a new spool of thread. God, my brain has just gone. Alright, so that's Book of Potions 2024. Dragon in a Cup. I only got 2 from 2024. Yeah. So I don't have a picture here with me. I will put up the picture here. It is a pattern that I got off Etsy. I started this on the last day of 31st of December 2024. It is by Alexandra Zamora. Patterns by S.A. Stitch on Etsy. Oh, excuse me. It's on 22 count hard hanger and it's a really huge start. Don't faint with the amount. That's it. Actually, I think it goes that way. So that's it. But, so, that lives in my little doggy with champagne, but so all these now are 2025 starts. I don't have a pattern picture for this, but it is my, oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, just had a coughing attack. I could feel it coming on. And as soon as I pushed pause, it happened. Alright, so this one is my Bondage, My Little Pony. Picture here. It is by Robin's Nest Boutique on Etsy. The fabric is 28 count even weave by Colour Cascades, just a random dye lot. I started this one on the 13th of January this year. Don't knock that. Don't. And this is where I'm up to. So basically just the body and a part of the harness. I got sick of doing the light grey. And yes, that is a rather appropriate needle minder. It's one of the ones that I sell. I do have one more left. And that is in one of my collect special edition. Yeah, up there. No. That lot there. No, that lot there. I'm still not pointing right. Special edition books by Fabled Knight. So it's in one of their bags. Okay, so next one is a BBB, Big Booty Bitch of a pattern. I don't have another. Most of these ones I am actually doing by PDF. This is Quaker Sampler Aussie Flag by Vivsters on Etsy. There is a sale that was by Gail from Wombat Hollow Crafts and Defiently Design. If you make that fall yet again, mister. Ooh, good, I love you. Good, I love you. This is... Yeah. You're hitting everyone with your tail, dude. Alright. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah. Alright. So they were doing a sale. I think it was last year. I think you can still look on Instagram for it. Another huge start, but again, it is only a 2025 start. It is on 28 count opal even weave. I have changed the DMC colours to a darker blue. I didn't like the washed out bluey grey look. I started this one on Australia Day this year, 26th of January 2025. It is also in one of my Taryn from Teaser handmade bags. Excuse me, there goes my wheezy cough. Oh, really sorry. Next, I think this one would happen to be one of my favourite ones that I'm working on right now, just because of the colour of the material. It is a come from a long line of terrifying women picture. It's by Miss Anthropic Stitch on Etsy. I will try and link these Etsy ones down below. Sometimes in the description I do forget to do all that. I'm not very good with description part. So I started this one on the 10th of February 2025. It's on 28 count even weave called Sassy Pink. It was in a Sassy Devils stitching box I got many years ago. Well, I've partially made my board. Yeah, maybe that's all I could do for today. Finish that off or tomorrow. And that is where I'm up to. It's also one of my needle minders that I sell. I always say I've got little T-Rex arms because I'm short. Can't reach things. But I am unstoppable. That one, I would love to have it finished this year. Don't know if that will happen, because all my focus to finishes are ones that I've carried over into 2025. It's just in a plastic Frozen 2 bag. I am using Silks For You Black. And this one's a shadowy. And I was going to use that for the partially of some of the wings. But yeah, I think that's one of my favourite. Just because of the colour, really, it just pops. Okay. Excuse me. Hot flush. Now, my next one is my Carolina Hurricanes Hockey Gnome by Nene Designs and Crafts on Etsy. Started this one on the 3rd of March 2025. It's in my Ice Hockey Girl pouch. One of my hockey zipper pulls. And this is where I am up to. The one good thing about being sick, I have watched actually quite a lot of hockey. So I might actually, when Carol, I should have done this today when they were just playing the Capitals. I should have worked on filling. But I wanted to show you where I was up to. Alright. Not sure if they're playing again tomorrow. I think they might be. So I could do that tomorrow. Oh, sorry for the sniffles. I might have to pause. But I only have 2 left. 2. So, this one is my new Heaven and Earth design. Again, I'll put up a picture here. Actually, I'll wait because a little disclaimer, it is slight nudity. You can see her boobs, but her nipples do have pasties on. It is called Dryad by Heaven and Earth Design. The artist is Renee, I'm going to bugger this up, Bear Tempfel. I started this one on the 10th of March 2025. It is on the 25 count even weave. I am doing this 2/1 tent stitch. The first time I've really given a good hot go tent stitch. And I'm actually enjoying it, so I think that's why I will swap over Will Travel Bookshelf. But that's quite a good start. Oh, so I'll put a picture up over here now, and this side by side where I'm up to. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, I think she is just stunning. Now for a partially nude woman, I'm having a partially nude man. Eric from True Blood. Alexander Skarsgård is his real name. But, yep, that's where I'm up to. So this piece will become my full coverage Friday piece for the next 3 months. And then I'll swap over to Will Travel Bookshelf. But I want to get some of this done. So she is my next BBB, Big Booty Bitch. And I'm really, really, really enjoying her. I am also giving floss drops a real hot crack with this one as well. I've made them all out of playing cards. Just put a sticker on the back that I will write the thing on so I can change it. Normally I'd have threads double this length, but because it is, I'm just using the one thread, that's fine. It is in my Game of Thrones bag by Taryn from Teaser Handmaids. Hey Taryn. I know you'll be watching this. Now, my last whip, which should be whip number 17. It is a non-cross stitch one. So on my Whip Go boards, I do have one section for non-cross stitch, but I am counting it as a whip because I'm just doing all crafts as a whip. I don't do many new crafts. I think I have on that one diamond painting, wooden models, macrame, and other embroidery. I think that's all I've got on there. So it spun for April start was my small diamond painting. So I've been, while I'm watching the hockey, I started it, well, actually on a Leafs game, is my Toronto Maple Leafs logo. Which I've only done sort of the white parts, still got all the blue and that to fill in. I've sort of done up to there, the A and the R. And then I'll turn it upside down and do on the other half. Oops, and I think I just dropped my magnet that I had. Because like a dipshit, I left it on here and not put it up there. Anyway, but that's where I'm up to. I will find that before Knives eats it. So I think that is 17 whips. So there's quite a few focused finishes. Don't know again if that will happen, but I'm going to give it a red hot crack. I do have one item that I bought thrift shop that I absolutely need to show you. It is not cross stitch related, but as soon as I walked in, my jaw just dropped to the ground, and a lady looked at me and said, It's beautiful, isn't it? I was like, yes, and I need to have it. And then I looked and it was like $40, and I was like, can't really afford that at the minute. She goes, I'll see what I can do. Well, they only knocked $5 off, but it was still better than nothing. And in all honesty, I couldn't pass it up. So I think I probably had noodles that night. But it is a musical snow globe carousel. How gorgeous. Hang on. So the horses in here spin one way, the horses down in the cutouts spin another. And it is just stunning. So I got it for $35. I used to collect snow globes when I was married to my ex. A lot of them just disappeared. One left, one just disappeared because he didn't like them. And it wasn't what he collected. Anyway, I'm not being bitter. I'm starting my collection again. Got a few more up there. But this is absolutely stunning. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The other piece that I've got is a serendipity iPad cover from Hugs and Kisses. So yeah, it's a whole kit. There is some stitching required, I believe, because it provided some thread there. I'll learn to do that, and I'll put my iPad in it. Well, I don't have an iPad, it's a Samsung tablet, so it might fit in here. Not either. Might just use it as a book sleeve. But I'll get that as well. So that is all that I'm going to show. If you're interested in any other details on things, let me know. I can make a comment, reply to your comment, and yeah, that'll be good. So I think that is all. It's always a bit awkward finishing, starting and finishing. Anyway, now I'm just rambling. So I'm going to go. Remember, be yourself because everyone else is taken. Bye, friends. Hey, Nosy. I'm going to say hi to all your fans. Say hi, everyone. Hi and bye. Oh, stretching. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Hi. Say hi. You gonna sit? You gonna sit? You want a treat? Ooh, don't say the magic word. Want a treat? All right, say bye, everyone.